as we get going with this, we'll get into more details, but more than anything, what I wanted to do with today's entry was just get this going, and I made a promise to myself that we're going to upload a video every week. I plan on training just about every week this year. Well, I take 2 weeks off a year, but we'll still find something to put up. Regardless, this is short. I'm just going to put it up there. We're going to go over as we, dive into this a bit deeper as to, what's been going up, catch you guys up on what's been happening, right? But in short, basically, I hurt my form in July. It went from like this incredible off season where just couldn't be stopped to holy crap. Like I was afraid to lift. I was afraid to hold the bar on my back. I was afraid to fully extend my elbow. So yeah, it took its toll for sure. And it's humbling though. I'll tell you that much. It's very humbling. And that's one of the things about this is that, like, hey, don't ever think you fully have it mastered, because you'll get humbled. So, and at that point I'm like, man, going in on like what's going to be my 20th year of training, 19th. This year's gonna be the 20th in June. I got this, but that's not how it works. So anyhow, we're back, we're going. The last 2 or so months have been like incredible in regards to training. A few snippets of what I'm doing here. This was a good morning with 295, and this was kind of like my tester set. I mean, I did like 3 or 4 reps, and I'm like, fuck, I can do my 4x10 with my 3x10, my 3x10 with 295. So at that point, I kind of knew I was fucked. I'm like, fuck, it's gonna be one of those days, because it can be. Anyhow, yeah, I need to get going back on this like YouTube tip, because it's my chance to educate. It is, and I owe it to you guys who've the new folks that just caught on, the folks that go like way back to like the mid 2000s. I feel that yes, we put out information like as a team, but there's just something about leading by example and seeing someone whose knowledge that they dispense, that you trust their knowledge, that you trust their word, like go in there and get it done and practice what they preach, and basically they're going to show you how they kind of handle the obstacles that do come up, like what happened to me, which in hindsight that would have been a great chance to again, lead by example, but I didn't. I was freaking out, man. So yeah, I'm going to commit to uploading once a week this whole year. So that's basically my New Year's resolution. And again, I feel like it leaves a positive imprint. I feel that it's my chance to educate in a slightly different way, even though the majority is like us going through my training. And but as we go through that, again, like I tell you guys the rhyme and the reasons, and why is it that we do what we do, and what's working out pretty well and what isn't. So all that stuff. By the way, these sets were so taxing. I've never had this happen before. Oh, I can't remember. I've heard people say this, where they say like I feel like I was getting sore, like with like after every set I was getting progressively more sore. Like I was getting sore right then and there. I guess it kind of makes sense, because such a long movement, and like your hip extensors are like just stretched the fuck out, especially the hammies. So, but yeah, no, I felt like the soreness that I usually feel the day after, like, was happening like right then and there. So kind of trippy, kind of freaked me out a bit. Kind of nasally today, and that's because I'm getting over a slight head cold. But yeah, no, this was definitely a highlight, and what a great way to kick off the year. 295 on the good morning for 3 sets of 10. This is basically my hip hinge for the moment, and I skip over things sometimes because my assumption is I'm dying here that you guys know what's up. But basically, before your isolation work, you should have this was a good set too, 115 for 4 sets of 6. I only recorded 3 though. But you should have a horizontal press, a vertical press, vertical pull, horizontal row, squat pattern, and the hinge pattern. So those are your big 6, and take care of those, progress with those, and then you do those right, you should have a pretty well balanced physique. But again, if you're here to maximize the cosmetic side of things, then we need all the details, we need all the isolation movements, and yeah, that's what makes bodybuilding, I guess. That's where it goes from because those are complex movements, the big 6. They're fun movements, engaging. Look at my butt pop me up. I need to do something about that. But yeah, I feel like an athlete when I do my big movements, and then more like an artist, almost a sculptor, when I'm doing my isolation work, and I'm getting the lateral head of the delts, and I'm getting the biceps, and I'm getting my calves. So yeah, this is what I got. This is gonna be a short one, just because I wanted to put one down. I wanted to get things going. And for those of you who tell me constantly, bruh, when are you gonna put it back up? Bruh, when you gonna get going with the YouTube again? Thank you. It feels good to be missed, but at the same time, I also feel a little rotten for just piecing out on you guys. So, this was first 7-9. This was also a off-season PR, so proud of that one. But yeah, I'm back. We're gonna keep it going. Good or bad, I'll put something up, even if it's just a video to say I've been sick all week and didn't get to lift, whatever. We'll make sure something goes up, because I owe it to you guys. Again, this is my chance to leave my mark in a way, and shit's gonna get interesting from here. I feel we'll have a good solid off season now that I've been humbled. Why does everyone look like they have Borat legs from this angle? They're not that bad. The off season hair doesn't help. Anyhow, this is this week's entry. I'll see you guys again next week, and then the week after, and we'll keep it like that the whole year. All right?